We're back out here, guys. As you can see, we're in the same spot. Wind's still blowing, but hopefully the rain holds out tonight. We're not here at 2 o'clock in the afternoon either. So. Monday nights you can usually come out a little later and not have to worry about every spot on the lake being taken up. I got I got this week off. We got a mandatory shutdown for the week of the 4th, so off for a week and try to get y'all some content put out. We got shad for bait and one red horse sucker. Not gonna put him out till the sun goes down though. Wish he was alive, but it is what it is. Share this out real quick, guys. All right, we are back. Jump over and share it out. Try to get some of y'all come in here. It's so long since I've been able to fish. Somebody's turned my notifications off. What's up, Anthony? Yes, we are catfishing. Troll. I'm just calling you troll, bro. Unless you want to drop your name in the chat and I'll try to call you by your name. I'm not going to butcher that. I'm just a dumb redneck. Keep those names simple with me. Got some new rods, Anthony. Let me check these out. You're going to have to learn the bait casters, though. The Alios on the Carbon R1. And we got the Alloy M on the Carbon R1. Piscifun and Piscifun. And then we got that Carbon X2 3000 on the Carbon R1. They throw pretty good. I've never been able to throw a bait caster, but I lined both of them up, set the centrifugal to about 4 and didn't have a problem with braid on them too. So they throw great. If you have trouble throwing a bait caster, I highly suggest those right there because they're smooth as butter. Now I did turn the centrifugal brake all the way down on that one and slung it, and it tried to backlash a little bit. I was able to stop it, keep it from getting too bad, but not there with the centrifugal brake all the way down. But I had the line tensioner all the way down on it. But something working on. Yeah, what do you need?
One of the other fishing rod got stuck and it's like a little one.
Okay. Let's go down and see what's up, y'all. Oh, is it just hung up? Okay. hold this for me, will you? Yeah, on these, because these don't have a spool you can hold on to. Best thing to do is just grab you something like a stick.
Cut it off.
You can just do this right here. Just wrap it around that stick a couple times, and then you use the stick to pull it. Just don't hold your line, hold the stick like that. Because if you hold the line, it can snap back and still cut your hand, you know. But yeah, you can just wrap a stick around it. As tight as can be in there where it was pulled. And there's your problem right there.
Oh, the string thing?
Yeah, it was all bird nested up inside there.
Oh.
Yeah, we haven't fished in a bit.
Yeah, this is like...
Oh, yeah, it's a good one. Hey, we all start somewhere, guys. You know? Main thing, just keep at it. Don't get frustrated. Yeah, don't get frustrated. You know, it's called fishing and not catching for a reason. You know how many times I've come out and fished and never get a bite. There you go. That should help you get through out now, getting that out of the spool down there. There you go. You good on tying your bait up? Cool. There you go, Bill.
Thank
Anything
you.
else, just holler. I'm back, guys. Gave him some baits and some pliers and stuff earlier. Anytime I can help a kid out that's on the water fishing, I'm down to do it. You gotta get the younger generations into it. Keep the sport alive. Not to mention it helps keep the kids out of trouble. You know. That was my good deed for the day. Always try to do at least one good deed every day if possible. Not always possible, and it's by no means gonna outweigh any of the bad I've ever did, but hey, all you can do is try, right? Miss Juanita's sitting over here being quiet. She's totally wrapped up in that game. She can't even look up. Hey, here we go. Run right down the bank. Yeah, that's what you do. Look right at somebody fishing right on the bank and just, I mean, it's not like you're supposed to be on the other side of the lake going up river. Jack holes for you right there. Don't be that guy. I wish these things would get off the spawn and start biting. It's about time though. They won't be on spawn much longer. All we got right now is the females out here running around eating. Half of them anyways though. Gotta turn the camera for a second, guys, sorry. Try to get in this bag. A lot of times the white bass and skipjack will come out here off this point and start busting right before the sun goes down, but there's a jet ski out here literally running back and forth right there. So, didn't get to get out there and throw it any flies or anything to see if anything was out here. We're gonna tie a few flies up real quick though, and hopefully we'll get white bass or skipjack or something. Something different, fresh. Find out in a minute. Go get the lantern and stuff out of the car before long. Should have brought 2 lanterns, but I'm using the grill tanks. It gets to be a lot. Carrying 2 big old tanks, 2 lanterns. I do have a hose that I can attach to that bar, but it's only like 6 or 8 feet long. I don't remember now. It just don't give you enough to spread it out far enough, really. Not here anyways. A couple of the places that we fish that we can use it. I usually bring one of those little hooks that you drive into the ground to hang flower pots on. Drive it into the ground. That way you can hang one lantern on it. Have the other one just screwed on top of the bar that's screwed into the tank. But this isn't a spot where you can really do that. I guess I could if I wanted to move the rods a little closer together, but then again, if they were closer together, I wouldn't need 2 lanterns. Trying to make small top guys while I get these flies tied up. Something broke right out there. Don't know what it was, of course. Unfortunately, I don't have any super glue. Don't have any super glue to glue the flies. flies. I'm just adding some weight now. I like to add at least one sinker above all the flies, just to add a little bit of weight. I don't normally put two above the bottom one, but the one I'm putting on the bottom right here is a little bit bigger than the ones I put above it, so it'll add that little bit of extra weight it needs to keep them from getting tangled up, hopefully. Mid-flight. That's the sabiki style flies right there for the skipjack. Just tie them on your leader. Like I said, I'll put one sinker above them. Use your mono leader. If you run them just straight to braid, man, it gets horribly tangled. Get out here and throw, see if anything happens. Here. What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming and hanging out. Break out some liners here in a few minutes. That's always flies before it gets too.
was that? What made it do that? Oh.
Caught a rod. I'm gonna go grab the lantern and stuff, guys. I'll be right back. Maybe keep an eye on them. Especially there's one on the end, because the clicker don't work. You'll just see the styrofoam take off.
Alright. Just that one is all?
Far right, yeah. Where's that subcharger in front?
Yeah. Grab that bag, that grocery bag too, if you don't care with that stuff in it. Thanks. Thank you.
You don't have to, but
Yeah, I'll move over there for a minute. I just got my legs up on this rock, so I'm trying to keep them higher than the chair.
there's a lot on the subject here. Hey guys, these bars that you screw onto these propane tanks, it's about the best $35 I ever invested for catfishing. Or I mean, camping, anything where you're running a lantern, you know, instead of getting those little 1 pound tanks that last you, 6-8 hours most.
Yeah, it was a pretty good idea, I have to say.
Pretty much single use. I mean, once you use them, you take them off the lantern, you can put the cap back on them, and sometimes they'll seal, sometimes they won't. So, if they don't seal, you throw them in your car, you might end up with a gas leak in your car halfway home. Or wherever you store them at, they can start leaking at any
So
time.
be careful.
The thing about that is you just hook that bar up to the grill tank, You screw it in the grill tank and screw your lantern on top of it. And then it's got two more attachments here and here, which I have screwed the lantern directly on the side of it here and had it shining over another direction. Or like I was saying earlier, you can get the hoses and screw on and run a hose over to another tank. You just have to have something to hang your lantern on at that point, because you can't sit it on the ground with the hose running in the bottom of it. Hard to watch in the wind though. And if you do a lot of fishing or anything, or you're transporting a lantern, these cases are hard to beat. You put it in there, and as long as you ain't dropping it or nothing, you're good. You ain't gotta worry about your globe. And believe it or not, it protects the mantles as well. A lot of times I can go all summer with just one set of mantles on the lantern. Man, that broke away out there. Oh, man. Well, that's fireworks somebody shooting off over there.
Yeah, I keep hearing
It's
it.
awfully loud.
I guess I heard it just now. Have you seen any lights?
No, I ain't seen. No, I'm not seen heard a secondary explosion like normally. You know,
Yeah.
firework goes off and then it
But-
blows up once it gets up in the air too.
Yeah.
You know, it's got the initial explosion
Like the
to shoot it, and then it's got the explosion in the air, and that's just single there. So it makes me think it might be a gun.
Yeah. I know what you mean though.
We might just be shooting a gun.
That too.
Crap! I forgot to get that flashlight. Oh well,
In the car, or did you leave it at home?
it's in the car. We have nobody in here now.
It is a Monday night though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I don't care. I ain't worried about it.
No, I know. I just mean because
There it is, right there.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
That was
more
delayed.
over here. I thought it was more way over here.
That was delayed, wasn't it? Hey. Now, we got fishing and a fireworks show. Well, that's hard to beat.
There you go.
Hard to beat.
They probably got some and they're just trying some out, so they won't probably have one for long, but you never know.
Fishing and fireworks, guys. It's kind of hard to beat, ain't it?
Pretty ones, aren't they? That was odd. You heard them.
But didn't see them. Yeah.
Like the last, three, things or whatever.
This charger's dead. You know that, right?
It's been lower. I told you, remember? I said I put it on the charger because I thought, in the car, because I thought it was probably already dead.
Yeah.
I hadn't charged it in so long.
It's got one bar.
The car won't charge while the car's turned off.
No, but you can energize it. All you gotta do is just push the button, you know.
And then
Outdoor fireworks. I wouldn't have thought you would have some for a few more days. Oh yeah, they'll be shooting fireworks all week, probably for the next 2 weeks, to be truthful.
they was shooting them just the other night before the night at the Greenbelt. Or the
Yeah, we stopped and got some on the way home from the girl's birthday party the other day. Well, we really just got set up. I mean, about 30 minutes. I ain't had nothing yet, but we'll see what happens. It's early still. And we're mid-spawn, so I don't expect much. I had to get out and fish, and I've not been able to fish much. That new job. I'm off all week, so I'm gonna try to get some fishing in. Yeah, we got 3 boxes on the way home the other day of fireworks, just the 500-gram box. So, we'll get a few more though. We got one at his brother. He's gonna get some, and then my son's gonna get some. We didn't shoot none last year, but the year before we had a really good show. We went through about $800 worth of fireworks. It was fun. Not something we do every year though, but we hope so. Hunting and stuff, that's what we're here for. You never know. We're right here on the main channel, between 30 and 50 feet, depending on which side you're throwing on, how far out you throw. But you can hit a 50-foot hole from here easy. Hopefully deep enough to have a big one swimming through. Oh yeah, they used to not, we used to not be allowed to shoot them in our county either. Like, it was illegal, but they just changed it a few years ago where you can set them off now in our county. There's a lot of counties in the U.S. that it's illegal. Which is kind of crazy, especially on the 4th of July. That's crazy. How long it took for that sound to get here, you know? We've seen it, and it was like probably 3 seconds before the sound got here.
I wasn't looking up, but yeah, that's weird.
Oh, we got Cindy? I didn't even see her. Where's she at? I didn't even see Cindy say anything. Oh, there you are. Hello, Cindy.
Hey, Cindy.
Y'all fishing tonight, Cindy? I looked to see if you was live, but didn't see you. Thank you. Hopefully we'll catch a fish. If y'all get out, we're down here at Carl Cowan, me and Juanita. I got a few shad and a sucker. I only caught about 9 shad. I didn't want to catch a bunch, not knowing if they were going to bite or not. Oh yeah, I love watching fireworks. Hunting and stuff said hi, Juanita.
Hi.
She's over playing her game. She said hi.
Yeah, I'm having to do a lot of reading. It's a story right now it's going through.
That ain't right. For some reason, one port on that charger is slow charging, and the other port's fast charging.
Really?
Yeah.
Which 2 ports is it?
The USB ports, you know.
Oh, I got you.
The one, if you're looking at it, the one on the right side is fast charging, and the one on the left side's slow charging.
And that's with the actual, like, little lights lit up, facing up?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I guess, because I don't know. Because it said 2 hours and something. I switched it over to the other one. It said an hour.
Yeah. Sometimes if you face your little cord thing too with the actual like little numbers that are wrote on it in silver right there, if you face that up, it works better to charge fast also. I don't know why that is.
I don't know. You probably better have a better shot at Andy. Be a lot cheaper. You gonna watch fireworks? Morgan's going. Here, kitty, kitty. I'm gonna go grab a flashlight. I'll be right back, guys. Let there be light. Like his flashlight. It takes a battery, or you can charge it up. Of course, can't really see it, but
It was perfect finding that day, wasn't it? It was worth you stopping.
yeah. I don't have the battery for it because it was laying in the middle of the road, and I stopped and picked it up.
But can't
The
you
Husky.
buy another battery for it?
Got that. 4 different brightness settings, and then it's got the red light and the red strobe. Fish jumped right there.
Yeah, perfect.
I'm gonna throw a fly real quick, guys, because we got a fish jump right here. Hopefully it's a kickback. And he wants to bite a fly. Probably not. But we'll find out.
Maybe he'll be able to see it. Yeah. There's a lot of rocks down there, I guess.
Oh yeah. What rocks? There's a phone net right there in the water. It's ripped
Really?
all to pieces. Yeah. Okay, well, it was worth throwing out anyway. Nothing, but I didn't really figure. See where we at in chat here. Friday, not sure where. Good. And also fish. No, not caught anything yet, Cindy. Oh, who's flying in? Oh, Tony's friend. Bank fishing. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, we've just got set up probably an hour ago, and there was some kids down here to the right, and I went down there and gave them some Bobby Garland, some grubs, flies, some spoons and stuff, and gave them some line. One of their rods was about out of line, so gave them some line to put on it, and pliers and just some small stuff, you know. Show them how to tie a few knots, help them get some stuff unhung where they was hung up. And I had to wait, probably 20 minutes because there was somebody right about there in a jet ski with a little rubber dinghy tied up to the back of it. There's 4 or 5 of them in the water, off the jet ski and out of the boat, and they were just floating by. And of course they were floating back upriver somehow. I don't know how they were floating upriver and not downriver. Beats me, because the wind's blowing straight at us off the water. It's not blowing upriver or nothing, so kind of weird, the current's running backwards, but it's one of them wild things. Watch out, bird. Oh God. That crane come in hot. I thought he was gonna get in my line. Got a crane down there. Let's see if we can see. Lanter's rotting away. What's up, Two Toes? Seemed to, oh, there he goes. He didn't like that light, did he? Did not like that light. Oh, I got this. I got that. So I can do that right there, you know? And now we can see the other rods. Camera can't see them as good, but I can see them. That's the main thing. Now, I'll put the net down here so if I do catch something need the net, I got access to it. I'll put the net right here, right?
Okay.
Need it. You just grab it. Stand it up right here like that, so it's not in the way.
Yeah.
That's the perfect net holder right there, that little bush. You just stand the net up in it. Right there. It's out of the way. Something wants to bite tonight. I'd like to catch catfish. Caught a bass down here the other day when we was down here. Before I had to pack up, the storm blew in. It was just barely sprinkling, but the wind was ripping. What's up, JBT? Dad was down here with me and he was ready to go. First hint of rain, he's done. Oh yeah, it goes down quick on the lake. That's why I went and got that lantern when I did. I knew it had a few minutes. Once it drops down behind the horizon, you got 10-15 minutes and it's gonna be dark. Yeah, that's how it does when you're in the, well, when you're on the east side of the country. We got the mountains all around us. As it drops down, it's gone. Uh-oh. Stop. He smacked hard when he stopped. Now he's on his side. See how hard he hit that? He slammed it.
Yep.
And now he's dropping flat.
Ran out pretty far, but then what? I guess it dropped it, right?
Flat. Clicker doesn't make noise on that one no more. And it's, if you loosen it all the way up, it's just like having a bell open. It does not hold with the flip, so you have to keep it fairly tight to hold. So whatever that was a decent fish. He slammed that thing, and he had it pulled out probably 5 feet, and then just slowed off on pulling. But that's a good sign. At least we got bit. I think it's a body piece on that one. So it'd be easy for him to get it off the hook because it is a body piece. No, we'll see. Nothing happens. Another 15-20 minutes. We'll check the bait and see if we got it off, because it is possible, especially as tight as that thing has to be tightened down. That rod's not really stiff enough to lock down. It's a big fish. It's not gonna set the hook on a big fish. It's not stiff enough. You gotta put some crank behind it to set the hook on that one. Either reel or give a hook set. That is one thing I like about the double action circle hooks. You know, you can reel down on them, or you can actually set the hook with them. Of course, if it would have been on like one of the Mad Cats or something that's a stiffer rod, I could have had it locked down. But that's just Bill Dance Quantum catfish rod, and it's just not got the backbone these other ones have. It's a 10-foot rod too, I think. It was a 10-foot rod. It's had 2 eyes broke off of it. Had the tip broke, and then it broke down again, so it's actually at the 3rd eye is the tip now, and it's broke. I've got some tape wrapped around it. I just hate to get rid of that rod. I've caught so many fish on it. Yeah, he'll come back to it. He'll pick it up and go. Hopefully. Alright, JBT. Oh, it's raining. That's why you're fixing the shower. I got you. I didn't see your first comment. Hey, just watch the lightning. You'll be alright. You see that lightning coming, just take a step over. Hop out of the way. We know you're quick like that. still want to get a big one on that new reel. I'd like to test it out. Now he could be yours for the low price of $99.99. I will make that happen. Oh, you ain't got to worry about that. She'll work any obesity off. It won't be there long. I would sure take a obese blue right about now, or flathead, either one. I'd take either one. About an 80-pound belly on them. I don't say no. Probably. Yeah, we figured you would. You got a lot to kick it. Fishing is the best way to stay out of trouble. As long as you buy your license and follow all the regulations. Well, so maybe there are quite a few ways to get in trouble fishing. But hey, keeps you out of the bad trouble. Let's just say that. Getting about over here now. Where the rod's at? You can see the rods. Where they at? Unless it was just the wind, but I don't think it was. It's not blowing that hard. That's why I like that styrofoam on them though. You can tell if they get a small bite. You don't hear the clicker. You see that styrofoam move. Or if you have to walk away and you come back, you know if a rod's got bit or not.
That golf car's getting it. I like it. I guess so. Sometimes two lanterns is too much in my opinion, but I mean you could use another one, I guess. I think it does really good the way you got the light fixing and stuff.
Those are decent for it. Okay. The only problem will be planting a fish.
Right. I got you.
A bit a little hard.
Yeah. It's just the way that you have the light though, I can see it good, which is nice.
I believe we still have bait on the orange and white rod. I just checked it. It felt heavy enough to still have bait. So
That's good. One of them's whole, you said, right? Is it this green one over here?
that's what? Yeah. Yeah, the green one's got a whole shad on it. I put one big bait out. Whole bait.
Did you bring that sucker fish?
Yeah, it's in there. I'm probably gonna cut it here and do what?
Maybe cut a piece and try it, maybe?
Yeah, I'm gonna put the head out here in a few minutes probably.
Yeah.
I'll probably change the I don't know which one. I'll change one of them though.
Yeah.
I'll probably put it on that blue one just because it throws about further than any of them.
Yeah. I mean, you never know. I mean, that's a good fish you got too, you know, for bait. Good thick fish.
Yeah, you get that strange new perfume blowing, and you know there's a problem. Did you know that Garth Brooks actually had to change his song, had to take a verse out of the Thunder Rolls, the original video? I know they had to take a part out of it because she ended up getting a gun and taking care of business in the video, and they made him cut that part out of the song in the video.
I mean, can I spend like a couple dollars on the game?
Yeah. 2.
Like 2-0 or 1-0?
Like 2 cents.
So a 2-0? If just a 1-0 is okay too if you think it's best.
Yeah, whatever. Don't matter. I love you. See, they're hunting and stuff. bring her fishing, and she's still costing me money. While sitting on the lake bank.
I know how to spend it. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I'll find a way, right?
Definitely. So I don't understand how people can have more than one girlfriend. I couldn't afford it. There's no way. I'd be filing for bankruptcy in a poorhouse.
Public assistance.
I'd be living in a damn tent down here. No, that's right.
Probably have to camp out in a tent anyway, because you'd have to get away from us and probably be trying to claw each other's eyes out if you had two of us.
Oh, there ain't no way I could have two of you. It'd put me in an early grave. I'd have to have you and a sugar mama on top of that if I had two of you. I'd probably have to turn to a sugar daddy to take care of two of you. I'd probably have to find you, one of you, a sugar daddy too. I'm telling you. My phone is not charging.
Your phone's not?
Yeah.
While that's running and the battery's hooked up?
Yeah, it's not dropping.
Right.
It's
That's
just
how
staying
bad
where it's
those
at.
have started to get.
But
I don't know
yeah,
what it
it's-
is, but like even whenever I'm on them,
Yeah, it's definitely time to get some new ones.
yeah.
'Cause
Well, I don't know. You know, it's so odd because I remember before I could just about at least be at maybe like 20% and put that on, and yeah, maybe while I was playing my game, it wouldn't go up fast, but it would at least still kind of gradually move up some. You know, it's just now it seems like it's just enough just to barely keep the phone on, and I have to turn settings down also, like visual settings, just to keep it, you know, from dropping any further. I don't know if it's our cords anymore or what, but like they're
No,
just not on fast charge
it's the
anymore.
charger. It's fast. It's on fast charge. Because when it was on the other one, it said 5 hours.
Yeah.
You know,
For
but
some
it's
reason,
just
mine's just not wanting to fast charge anymore.
when we first got them for the first year or so, you could be playing a game. I could be live streaming or anything, and it would charge. It would have it to 100% in no time.
I agree.
But now they just, I don't know, they
Maybe
just
the
barely
heat,
even hold
stuff
charge.
Like that, having them out in the heat like we did, because that's when we take them out is like in the winter time and in the heat. So it
Right.
could just be from like, you know, using them outside so much, the elements maybe, I don't know. And the like really hot times and the really cold times, freezing levels, you know, that might be what's done it.
Oh, you better watch
Or
that.
leaving them
She'll
on
end up
charger,
taking him
you know,
away.
They've been charged up, those kind of things too. Everything starts to get back. For what they cost and everything though, I feel like we got good use out of them.
Oh yeah.
I still feel like they've served their purpose well. But yeah, it's probably about time. They're only like what, 40 something bucks, which
20.
is 20.
No, those small ones are only 20
Oh
bucks.
hell, I thought they was 40.
No, the bigger ones are 40. The ones that are the 20 milliamp hours.
Well, see, we had gotten some before that were smaller, like a black one. Or
Those,
something,
yeah,
like
those came
garbage
from
can.
Five Below. Those are just junk.
Yeah, but still, I swear I thought that we paid $40 for those.
No,
Like, at
these
least like 30
these right here are $19.99.
Wow,
They're
okay.
the 10 milliamp and the 20 milliamp with the solar charger on them
Yeah,
are $39.99.
gotcha.
That's what they were when I got these. They're probably double that now, but
Yeah,
that's what they were a couple years ago when I got these.
gotcha.
What they are now, if you can even get them anymore. That's like I was saying about that that thing that's on the propane tank, that rod. You know, it was like 35 bucks at Walmart,
Oh wow.
and they had probably 20 of them on the shelves at all times. And you can't even order them from Walmart anymore. I've not even been able to find one of those online.
Not anywhere, I guess.
No.
And which kind was it you're talking about?
Yeah, you talking about the lantern? The bar that the lantern's on?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. I got
I'd never
those
seen
bars
these
a long time ago. I got 2 of them. And you hook it to the grill tank. You just screw it in the grill tank, and then you screw your lantern on top of it, so you don't have to get the little 1-pound tanks to screw onto them. It's got 2 more attachments here. I've actually had one, like a lantern facing this way, and screwed another one on here to put light over that way, because I keep aluminum foil on the back of my lanterns. It helps to throw the light out forward, and it also keeps the bugs and everything at bay back here. See, it's pitch black behind the lantern. You can't see nothing. And for those that like to fish illegal, game warden on this side, they can't see who's back here and who's not. So you see the game warden, you want to just ditch your stuff, hey, just take off running. Not really, just kidding. But yeah, it's basically it helps to throw the light forward, and it helps to keep the bugs in front of the lantern. And that way you ain't back here constantly swatting at bugs, you know. Especially if the mayflies are out and they're bad, and they stay down in front of the lantern. Yeah, I used to joke about that. You really, if you're in front of the lantern, you can't see nothing behind it. You can if you're standing right here on top of it, of course, but if you're, 30 or 40 yards away, you can't see nothing behind it. Same principle as the spotlight that the police use at night. When they pull you over, they put that spotlight right in your mirror. That way they can see you and you can't see them. Yeah, same principle as a lighthouse, pretty much. Of course, when I was younger, I'd just take a Coke can, cut the top and the bottom off of it, and then cut it straight down the side and just wrap it around the back half of the glass on the outside. Because that was before I was smart enough to think about using aluminum foil on the inside and leaving it there. And I've had that aluminum foil on the inside of that lantern for years. The last time I replaced one is when the bottom of that one case fell off and the lantern fell out of it and it busted the globe. I had to put a new globe on it, so I went ahead and put new aluminum foil on it as well. You want to get the thick, like Reynolds wrap or something. You don't want to get that thin stuff, because it'll burn holes in that thin stuff after a little while. And I always double it as well. So I've learned a few tricks over the years. All right, it's time for a big fish. I think I'm gonna change the bait. I'm gonna cut this sucker and put a piece of the sucker head out. Or not a piece of it, but you know. Put this in some bags, didn't I? red horse. I don't know if y'all can see it with that guy. We're gonna cut the head off, put a headpiece out there and see what happens. We'll put a bigger piece out. Things usually work pretty good. They're good and bloody. They're good and oily. They're about as oily as a skipjack is. About, I think.
Get sick on the shoes now. Get
Another little trick if you ain't got access to no water. Get you a little bit of dirt and it'll take that oil and stuff and fish right off your hands so you don't get it all over your reel. Alright, there we go, guys. Suck your head. Pretty big. Pretty big piece. We're gonna put it out there and see what will happen. No, it didn't.
You're good.
I thought it did. Felt like it did. It's the first time this reel has ever tried to back off.
I heard it. It sounded crazy. And it didn't break it.
No, I thought it broke. It didn't. Wait, because it's almost out of line.
Yeah.
Stop right here. Got something going on with it. It's got a wind knot in it. Never had one of these reels back like ever. did break. Well,
Well, that sucks.
there went that. Line broke. That's why it backlashed. Line broke mid cast. That's why this thing backlashed. I said I've never had one of these backlash ever. That's the first time I've had my line snap mid cast on one of these. It was weird. I don't know. Oh well, lost that head. Rig it back up, re-throw it. It had to have broke way. I don't know how it did that. I have no idea. Well, that sucks. I really wanted to use that head. Really wanted to use that head piece too.
Can you not get it?
Will I not be? Oh well, I mean, do you want to swim out there and get it?
No, I thought you was
It's
talking
no,
about
it's
the sucker fish.
that's what I'm talking about. It the head's way out there where it went flying to when I threw it just now and it broke.
Why did you throw the fish? Oh, it was already on the thing.
There
That's
you
what
go.
broke.
There you go.
I thought it was the bait that you were reeling in that was already on it that broke off.
They're not bad, Cindy. Of course, you know the way I run my lanterns, I don't have to really worry about the bugs being on me. But I mean, they're not like super bad. I was just down there in front of it, lining this up, and they weren't bad down there. So
I don't know what it is, but something's biting the hand out of me on just one side on my arm.
I've got to reline this. I'm gonna put a no roll on it, and since we're not super deep water. Don't need that then. Do you want this shirt?
No, I'm too hard. I wouldn't want to put one on. I'm just gonna use this fan for a little bit. And
I'm talking about the one I've got on, this long sleeve shirt I've got
I've
on.
got a jacket in the car that really skin, like
Okay.
slick one or whatever. If I need one, I just put this fan on. I think this might help deter some of them. I'll just face the fan downward towards my body instead of my head.
Yeah, there you go. One good thing I like about tying the polymer knot, you don't really need light to tie it. Same thing with the snail knot, really. You really don't need much light to tie it either. My leader and stuff, tie it in the dark. Y'all can't see that, but yeah, you just have to trust me, it's tied. Where did my hook go? Snail. Sensed. And now for the hard part. The part when light helps. No, hold up. Da-da-da. We're going with a no roll today because we're not in super deep water right now. Between 30 and 50 feet, and where this one's going to be at, it's going to be closer to 30. Come out of there. Might have to open that hole up just a little bit. You can use a hook if you want, but I would suggest using a hook that you're not fishing with at the time. Just keep an old hook or something to do it. It's just not wanting to go in that way, so I'll put it in this way, I guess. Actually, I'm just getting a different one out. I'm not fighting this. I'll sit there and trying to get that line through there. Wow, that one's messed up like that. Oh, there we go. That's a 5 ounce. We definitely ain't using a 5 ounce. I'll have to get some more no rolls. I'm out of 3 ounce. All I got's 4, 5, and 6. Definitely don't need a 5 or 6, not here. Really don't need a 4 here, but it'll work just fine. 5 and 6 work too, but there's no sense in using that big of a weight if you don't need it. Get the bead on there. Heard something break. Did you hear it? Did you hear it, babe?
Huh?
Did you hear that fish jump out there just then?
The fish?
Yeah.
I heard something. I guess that's a good
Oh,
sign,
wait.
yeah?
Line is sprayed. That's why it wasn't going through there good. Alright. Beads on. What's up, Travis? Now. Put that back over there. Tie our hook on here real quick. Well, not our hook, our leader. Leader and hook. Get rebaited up. Threw back out there. I've had one little small run, Travis. That's about it so far. I ain't been out here that long. Hour and a half or so. Just had a red horse sucker I caught the other night when I went and caught them threadfin to go up there trout fishing yesterday. So I took and put him in a couple of Ziploc baggies and stuck him in the bottom of the refrigerator. Had it in there yesterday. Figured it'd stay good enough to till tonight to fish with. Just cut the head off of it and threw it out, and the damn thing broke mid-cast. So lost the head. But we can throw a body piece on and see what
Gosh,
happens.
baby, when you have a second, will you move that light? It's making the bugs come over here on me. Thanks.
knew it was on bright. That's why. Turn it down.
They just all started swarming me all of a sudden.
I really don't need it on them rods though, where I can turn it off, I guess.
Now, I just thought you was using it so that you could do what you was doing it for the moment.
No, I didn't need it. I wasn't using it
Oh, okay.
over here. I just had it on placing them rods, but I can move it down there closer to them, I guess. We're gonna cut this gut pouch off since the guts just fell out of it anyway. Cut it down just a little bit there. Should have got some of these scales off too, probably. But we'll see. Hopefully it stays on pretty good. Oh man, that thing is fully looking good. Gonna rinse my hands off and we'll throw this one out. Hope we got all the kinks and stuff out of this thing where it just broke. Good thing is it landed right beside the head.
Oh, really?
Hopefully, if they go out to the head,
They'll see that too.
they'll want the body too.
Yep.
Just now hit the bottom.
Wow. Dang, that's deep. Uh-oh, battery charger's flashing. Well, phone's charged some now. And the fishing Hoosier, what's up, buddy? Travis said, you got any cookies, babe? Not tonight.
Nope, she didn't
They're
bring
in the
them with her.
house. Mom said that they done finished theirs off.
What bridge you running to, Travis? The one right down the road here, North Shore? I didn't go down that far. Or call Callan. Stop down here. Probably 7 or 8 more shad, I'd say. I think I had 9. I've used 3, I think. So I got 6. Still got 6 shad. There's plenty of room here. We can go over and throw the net, catch some probably. I got my net with me. Bring some worms, we can probably catch some white bass right here.
Huh?
I was talking to Travis.
Okay.
Probably going to go ahead and check the bait on that orange and white rod because it got nailed
Yeah.
and it's not been touched since then, which is kind of
Could
weird.
have been off, so it'd be good to check it probably.
It's kind of weird it hit it that hard
Yeah.
and hasn't come back to it, unless it could have been something that just swam into the line,
Maybe.
but I doubt it. Yeah, there's carp all over here, especially over here to the right. You can set up beside us to the right here and catch them too. Carp and flathead. I'm gonna check this bait on this rod. It got hit hard earlier. It had nothing since. It's heavy. Caught into the rock. Might end up hung up. Might have a small bass on it. Hey. What do you know? No bait.
Haha, you was right.
Sometimes you can be lucky, sometimes you can be good. I don't know which one I like better, being lucky or being good.
They're both words.
One thing I do like being right. Battery is dead on this. Would you take it up there and plug it up?
Yeah. So what do I gotta do?
I'm gonna put a
like,
small
as far as,
shad
like,
out.
getting it to connect or whatever. Do I just plug it in and it's just gonna do it itself, or with the carpet
No,
off?
you'll
I mean, I
probably
don't
have
know.
to energize the car, which you can always get in and start it and turn the air conditioner on if you're hot or want to get out of the boat for a
Where's
minute.
it at? I don't see it.
Right here.
Oh, okay.
But all you gotta do is not get the keys on the pocket first. But if you want to just energize it to plug it up and have it charged, just push the start button.
One
You know.
time?
Yeah, just don't put your foot on the brake. If you want to start it, turn the air and stuff on, you'll have to put your foot on the brake and push the start
Gotcha.
button. But to just energize the car, you just push the start button. That's like turning the key to accept.
Okay. I will. I don't have to stay up there with you though, right?
No, just lock the doors back.
Yeah, okay, I will.
Hold on, I can't hear you. All right. See you later, Sandy. Thanks for joining in. Rudd, what's up? Mid-South, did I see her say you were in here? Hello, you are? Alright, yeah, just stick them in the thing.
I got 50% left on me. It's my battery.
Okay.
I've been playing it
Yeah,
on
mine was at
power
52.
save to hopefully keep it.
It's at 50 now. Mine's on power save as well, but I'm live, so. Oh yeah, I ain't worried about all that. I could turn my Bluetooth and stuff off though. That'll save some. Yeah. Yeah, I never have my Wi-Fi on ever, unless I'm gonna use it.
The phone works so good to pick up signal, and then at the house too, you know.
Yeah.
It picks up signal when we're in the car, like driving places and like passing stuff. Stuff will pop up to say there's a connection nearby. But I don't
Yeah,
click
but
on it.
well, you're not gonna keep that connection for long. You'll be out of range. And
I just mean
no
like
time.
because the phone search is that good, you know, like it gets a signal to like search the stuff, so it's constantly searching. But yeah, it will run your battery down.
Yeah, let me know if y'all come down this way, Travis. Or Cindy. We'll be here. We'll be here for a while. I'm not leaving until I catch an 80. So, might be here till next month. I need y'all to start bringing me food and drinks and bait. Cindy and Travis come down, Cindy can take over the live. She can go live and I can end.
What?
I said if Cindy and Travis come down, Cindy can go live and I can end mine. I could turn this later. Move it and have a block on both sides, really. Right there, don't need to fence now. Look at that. That puts enough light over on the other rods. Should be able to see them now. So. I can see them just as good now with that as I could with the flashlight on them. The only thing about having them lanterns is you can hear the hiss on the live or in a video. You can hear it. catfishing, and the catfishing are spawning right now, so the bite is slow. So I'm on the main channel, so in the main channel, hopefully I'll catch them in transition from wherever they went to spawn or wherever they're going to spawn. Females travel, they go lay their eggs and then they leave. Males hang out, they build a nest, and then they hang out and guard the nest.
Where'd you put the rest of that ice that was in that bag, baby?
There wasn't, but just a little bit. I just threw it away.
Oh.
Wouldn't fit in either one of the coolers, so probably maybe a half a pound.
Where'd you put, so do you have a different cooler? The one that has the bait in it?
I've got the drinks in this one. And
Yeah, I know, but
the bait's in that one.
Gotcha.
You want something to drink? Coke or water? Something?
I'll take a Coke in a minute, but I'll come get it. That cooler that's in the front that has the bait in it, is it like a plastic one or is it like it looks different to me?
No, it's just that blue one that I always put bait in.
Yeah, it's like a
Small
square
one.
tall one instead of like,
Yeah.
I don't remember it really.
The one I always put bait in. If I've got small bait, you know,
Yeah.
I'm not going after skipjack or something and need to take a big cooler. But yeah. Or if I'm trying to keep shad or something alive, you know, I'll take that bigger cooler. That way I can put water in it and the aerator and stuff, you know,
Yeah.
help to keep them alive. But I'm not putting that in the new car.
You left one of them coolers at the beach too, didn't you? That you bought?
Oh yeah, just that little cheap roll cooler that I bought down there.
I think it was like $19 or something was all, wasn't it?
I don't remember. It was just a cheap igloo. You want this Coke?
I'll come get it in a minute. My pockets are full over here and I don't want to sit in the dirt over here. Yeah, I'm going to. You want some chips?
No thank you.
They're not as hard as they usually are.
Yeah,
They're just not as crunchy. I don't know why. They don't taste bad though.
more telling.
I'm hearing something on my left over here, but I feel like it's across the
It's-
water.
Probably a rat.
Sounds like people moving around.
Oh, there's people back there behind you,
Maybe it's just the way
up
that
in the parking lot.
noise is traveling.
Sound reflecting, bouncing off the trees and stuff.
Yeah.
Probably. Alright guys, don't look like anybody's in here, so I'm going to go ahead and end this live, save my battery. Well, two
You
people.
can always pop
I
it
know.
back on whenever something starts happening.
Yeah. Hopefully, maybe Cindy and Travis will come down. If they do, Cindy will go live, so y'all keep an eye out for hers. But thanks for tuning in. We'll cut this off. If we get any fish, I'll post a short or video or something. But thanks for hanging out, y'all. Have a good night.